YouTube, what's going on? What's the deal? It's your boy Moves back with another video, different video, same shirt, you know what I'm saying? We're out here in New Jersey, Mexico City with my guy Shirag over at Endless Auto Styling, the man, the myth, the legend. You guys see his F82 in the back, cleanest one in the country, undeniably, right? But a lot of people have been asking me for a comparison video between the F82 and the G82 and what better car to use than my guy Shirag over at Endless Auto Styling. He has a YouTube channel, so if you guys are interested to see more content on his BMW M4
Endless
F82,
Garage, hit me up.
Endless Garage, hit him up, right? But let's go ahead and get straight into the video, compare these two cars. These two cars have the Motivo motoring sauce, so if you guys like any exterior parts on these cars and want it for your car, feel free to check us out at motivomotoring.com. I'm gonna have a 10% discount code in the description below for you guys. And you know you gotta have someone to install the parts for you, right? Who should they go to?
Endless Auto Styling, that's where I come in. I got you guys.
Yep, he got you guys. He's gonna do it properly. And where can they get in contact?
Hit me up on Endless Auto Styling on Instagram.
You heard, hit him up. Hit him up, guys. That's the man right there. If you're in the tri-state area?
Tri-state area, New
Yep.
York, New Jersey.
Yep.
I'm actually located in North Jersey, but
Come to
some
that,
people
man.
come down from New York, of course, all the time. And
Beamer content strong here, so
yes, sir.
the Beamer content, or the Beamer like culture, my fault, is strong. So I know it's a lot of you guys probably watching my channel from that area. Check that man out. I ship my car from Ohio. That's saying something. I'm not shipping my car to Ohio for someone that's gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want it done properly, that's the man right there. But that's enough yapping. Let's cut straight to the chase. So boom, starting off right off the bat, right? We got the front ends, right? We got the F82 front end and the G82 front end. Both very nice examples, both well done, well put together. It all kind of comes down to preference. Let me know in the comment section below what front end do you guys like more? What do you like more on these two? Let me put you on the spot.
F82.
He's not being biased because that's his car, right?
Yeah, no, it's not because it's my car. I always like the smaller grills a little bit better. It's a smaller car too.
Exactly.
I think the G82's or the G8X is a little oversized. But
You like the front end more on
I
that?
like the front end more of the F82, and then that's obviously why I have one.
All right. So me personally, I like the F82 front end. I'm not even gonna lie. I love the G82, but the F82 I think looks way more exotic on the front. And I actually own both of these cars. I think the F82's front end looks nicer. G82 is cool, especially with like the, you know, front grille from Motivo Motoring and all those nice little carbon parts on it with the laser headlights. Front end is sick, but something about this front end to me, it looks so exotic. I think this is BMW's best design for a sports car that they've ever come out with. With an M car, you can't beat the design of this car. I feel like it's a really good timeless design. I think this car came out 2015, and until this day it still looks new. It's crazy. But yeah, like Shirag's car is very well put together. He has the Lapter lip, all the nice carbon accents with the fenders and the hood. So, you know, this is a prime example of a clean F82, you know what I'm saying? So, as you guys can see, the front ends on both of these vehicles, very nice. Now let's go ahead and go into the side profile, right? And then we can also talk stats on these cars and what you can kind of expect out of them. So, side profile of the G82. This is the way they look on the side. My car is lowered on KW springs. I'm gonna get the fitment dialed in, so stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and talk about the side profile on the F82s. And then I'll give you guys kind of my opinions on the profiles, right? So let's come back here. And yeah, this is the side profile of the F82. I think, me personally, I also like the side profile on the F82 a bit more. I feel like the G82 side profile isn't the best when you compare it to this car. This car has got more of an angular and like muscular kind of look to the side, right? Specifically with like the rear portion. We'll come around here. Like this rear fender area, I think is very nicely designed. This like portion kind of, to me, sometimes looks a little bit boring. But
Both M3s look better of these generations.
Yeah. That is true.
The hips especially looks insane. G80, F80.
Yep.
Regardless.
You're right about that. The side profile on the sedans, which is like the M3s, basically the sedan version of the M4, does look better on both cars. because of, like you said, the rear hips, right?
Exactly.
Rear hips are like a wide body from factory, basically. So it's a much nicer design, but these still are very nicely designed cars. He has some beautiful wheels on it, 19s on the front and rear. And now when we come out to the rear section of the car, it's also showcase your car and then my car. Super nicely put together. And also it's a very nice rear. What rear do I like more? I personally like the F82 rear more. I think you guys are probably seeing a pattern by now. Right?
I think you like the F82.
I think I like the F82 a little bit more. F82 to me is like a very nicely designed car. This car has the PSM style diffuser from Motivo Motoring. I gotta glaze my stuff a little bit. Yeah. And who installed it?
Of course, Endless Auto.
Oh my God, that guy's amazing. That's the wizard. Look at that install job, right? Crispy.
From Motivo, spoiler from Motivo.
Yeah.
Side skirts from Motivo.
All that,
Everything.
all
Front
that.
end from Motivo. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on now. Quit playing.
But that diffuser honestly makes a huge difference on the car. Like these extensions and just how the diffuser looks, I think it just makes this car look proper in the rear. Definitely. I remember when I had the F82, I didn't have that diffuser on my car.
You didn't?
I ended up getting it at the end,
Okay.
yeah. But before I had it, I felt like the rear portion of the car was lacking. But then once you do it and have it set up properly, it's just so mean. Now this car right here, I think the same applies to it, like needing these diffuser extensions on the side, which I'll be having soon. Something very similar to this, right? Put it on this car, I think it's gonna look a lot cleaner. And it'll basically sit nicer, right? Because if you look at the side profile of my car, for one, there's not even a lot of diffuser extension options for these cars, which kind of sucks. But I feel like the side profile on the front sits like really low, but then this part of the vehicle right here kind of sits high. And hopefully the diffuser extensions will fix that for me. But let's go ahead and show these people your interior on your car, right? Now, this car right here has some sauce on the inside, so you kind of got to just be aware of that. You know, the average F82 isn't going to have this nice of an interior going, right? So we got the car unlocked. Let's go ahead and showcase your interior.
Yes, so we have a bunch of Alcantara everywhere.
Yep.
M Performance, steering wheel wrap.
Yeah.
Dash is wrapped in Alcantara.
And
so-
whatchamacallem, the ambient lighting.
Yes.
Basically, this is the biggest difference in my opinion from any other F82s, is this ambient lighting. Honestly, a huge upgrade. And I think people...
Who installed it?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Guy's a very smart guy.
Who installed it?
Who did
installed
this? What kind of magician worked their magic
me.
and did this?
Yeah, of course.
Endless auto styling?
Endless auto
Oh my
styling.
God. I think people are seeing this. I think there's a lot of themes that
Yes.
people are noticing in
Yes,
this video.
exactly,
So
exactly.
Endless Auto Styling did this, guys. A very nice mod. As you can see, it just completely transforms the inside. Yeah. And as you guys saw earlier, it is controlled on the screen. Whatever color you're feeling, you can do.
OEM integrated, which is what we like. We don't like
OEM
to do
plus.
it any other way.
No wonky remotes.
No wonky remotes, none of that. Bright, way brighter
Sick.
than anything you would get in this generation of
Exactly.
BMW, of course. And you know,
Huge difference.
Huge difference. I think it makes the interior look much more modern.
Mm-hmm.
And this car really needed this, I think.
Exactly. So it's a very nice interior. For this car being damn near 10 years old, this is a very good interior design. Held up great. Not a lot of wear, as you can see on the seats. Very nice interior, though. I really like the center of this car with the DCT. I feel like it just looks more aggressive. Mm-hmm. Beautiful steering wheel wrap and the seats that light up. It's like an M4 thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's like a mod for this seat where you can have it light up at all times, right?
Yeah, that's what I have.
You have that?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Even when you're driving?
Yeah.
Man, this guy already knows.
course.
He does all the mods. If it's a mod available on the market, this guy has it. Man, you know, when you think you're doing nice for trip build, guys like him, you know, just spawn in and do everything. So let's go ahead into the M4's interior, the G82, and talk about that a little bit. So my interior is finished in Silverstone. What's the name of your interior?
It's
Black.
just straight black, yeah.
Black
I don't know
leather.
if there was anything any specific name for it.
Yeah, black leather.
Black leather.
But this is the interior on my car, pretty much stock. And ignore the stuff in the back, guys. I've been traveling, so I'm driving this car back. I'm road tripping it to Ohio. Stay tuned for that video as well. But yeah, this is the interior on the G82. I have a custom steering wheel from Motivo Motoring with the magnetic paddles. Really nice, subtle mod. But I mean, you spend so much time driving the car and you're inside of it. I think it's a nice mod to have. Feels really good in hand. But this is pretty much all OEM, and I love how the interior on these cars looks, and I love the tech on them. Like, the tech is unbeatable, honestly. We have 360 cameras on the car. I don't know if it's gonna work right now because the car is off. Oh, nice, it works. But it's like a nice little flex, right? You got the 3D view. The door is open right now, so it's not gonna show, but as you can see, like, you could basically have a 360 view of the car when you're backing it up. I don't even use it that much, but it's just nice to have. It's like a flex, right? I have the extended leather, so leather comes all the way down here. I think on the interior department, G82 all the way. Easily. All the way. It even feels more premium with like the buttons, right?
100%.
Like, these buttons feel premium. It feels nice. Everything feels nice to touch. The quality, I feel like they really stepped the quality up on the interior of these cars. It just feels a lot more premium. Has great room as well. Now, one thing I think a lot of people don't realize is the sound systems, I feel like, is a little bit better on the F82s. Did you know that?
Is it actually?
I swear.
The sound system's better?
I feel like the bass on them is a little better.
Really?
And then I had a friend who also had an F82. They were saying the same thing, yeah.
Wow.
Which is
That's
crazy.
good to know.
Yeah, F82's got a better sound system. This is no joke still. It's really nice, Harman Kardon. And it's got good bass, but it's not like that.
Wow.
But
I'm surprised.
Yeah. That's kind of the little gist of what's going on. We could pop the hood now, discuss what's important.
Awesome.
And then we could probably hit the road from there.
Perfect.
All right, let's get it done, right? Oh, two machines, two straight beasts. Bam, bam, right? So I think it's only right you tell the people a little bit about what powers your car, stock figures, and everything.
Of course.
Tell us, inform us.
It comes with 426 horsepower from the factory.
Nice.
It is stage 2 flex fuel, so it probably makes around 550, 540, somewhere around there, I would say. We have a bunch of mods.
Wheel horsepower or crank?
What's up?
Wheel or crank?
Wheel.
Okay,
wheel.
so
it should be about 540 wheel.
Exactly, no joke. Yep.
But
and then these are 3-liter inline 6s.
3-liter inline 6s.
Code name.
S55.
And what is it made it to? What
DCT. 7-speed DCT.
Yep. Nah, it's all good. So these cars, you can either get them with the 7-speed DCT or the 6-speed manual. Right. S55, 3-liter inline 6. We're also going to give you guys sound clips on these two cars, and you can let us know in the comment section below what you like more. Right. But what are some common issues with these? I think let's give them like 2 common problems.
Yeah, so the first one would definitely be the crank hub.
Yeah.
So the crank hub in these cars is necessary to upgrade. It is a very big job.
Yeah.
But required.
Yep.
Fixes that is like probably the main Achilles heel.
Exactly.
Of this specific motor. And
I feel like that issue specifically gave this motor like a bad rep, but honestly, it's been a very reliable motor. When I owned this car, it gave me no issues really. And other than that, it's really a solid motor. Like, for the most part, there's not much that really goes wrong with these motors. I've seen people with like 100,000 plus miles on the motors, or still original motor. And then I also say the sound, you really have to put effort into making these cars sound nice. That's like a complaint I have with the motor. But other than that, it's a great motor. And then this one right here is a good example of how you're supposed to do a S55. He has the crank hub done, intakes, a nice single mid-pipe, resonated downpipes. You got it set up properly. So can we give them a sound check on this car?
Of course, yes.
Wow, that sounds mean. Really nice setup. Can you give us a couple revs?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Okay. 3,000. Sounds sick. It won't let you rev it higher? Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I just started it, so it won't let me rev it higher right now. It should be warm.
Yeah.
But that's all we got.
Sounds really nice though. It's very well put together. Sounds sick. That's how these cars sound. F82 M4. Let's go ahead and give you guys a little bit of information on my car and all sound clips as well. So boom, here we have the S55 motor, right? This, or not S55, S58, excuse me.
I think you really want an S55.
I think I do.
I think you need an F82.
I think I might need one, yeah. But we have the S58 here. This is BMW's newest version of basically this motor. What it is like a B58, which is from the M340i's, the Toyota Supras, and it's just beefed up from the factory. Also a 3-liter inline 6. Depending on what trim you get, you're looking at about around 500 to I believe 510 horsepower out the factory, out the box. Now my car is also pretty similar to his in terms of mods. What we have done to this car is a stage 2 tune with a flex fuel kit, so I can run full E85 on it, and I have port injection as well. Also have catted downpipes from Active Auto Work, along with a equal length mid pipe from Active Auto Work as well. So the car sounds really nice. I have front mount intakes from Motivo Motoring. And yeah, this car right here is an absolute beast. Once you unlock the ECU on these cars, if anyone doesn't know what unlocking the ECU is, you basically ship it to Finland. Like an ECU is like the heart of the computer. It's like the brains almost, right, of a car. It's like the brains of the car, like the heart of the car. You ship it to Finland. They basically unlock it for you and let you be able to tune it, right? Once it's unlocked and you can tune it, it has a lot of potential. Like running this car on like a E50 tune, which is like a mix of E85 and 93, with downpipes alone, you're going to be looking at above 700 wheel horsepower. And with my car having port injection and a full E85 setup, basically I'm looking at about 780 wheel horsepower out of this car, which is insane. This car I felt like is really quick out the box, and that makes about 540, 550. So to have like the same mods and basically be able to get 200 plus more horsepower is insane. So before I forget, that car has a dual clutch transmission 7-speed. This one has an 8-speed ZF gearbox, right? More normal setup kind of compared to that. That's you don't see a lot of dual clutch cars, but this is a ZF 8-speed transmission. What has the better motor and trans in your eyes?
Better motor, better trans.
Okay, I could get behind that.
I like the way the DCT feels.
Is a lot of fun.
Lacks some
feel like, yeah.
It's not as aggressive. It doesn't have the feel.
Yeah.
It's a natural feel.
I can get behind
but
that.
This motor is
it's top tier,
down,
yeah.
Hands down, this motor is better. But I would, if you could slap this in with the DCT,
that would be wild.
That would be something.
That would be wild.
That would be something.
Me, I'd say this car has the better motor, and I like how the DCT drives. I think it's a lot more fun, but I think this one has a stronger transmission. You can get more power to the transmission. So I'd say this car has the better motor and trans. Also sounds better in my opinion. It's easier to make these cars sound good compared to this car. He did a good job at making it sound good, but I've heard a lot of cars that sound terrible. So I'd say the BMW M4 G82 wins in that aspect. Now I'm going to give you guys some quick sound clips on it, and then we can go hit the road. Good respectively. Thank you for that. But I'd say the S58 also has a better sounding setup in general.
I would agree with that. S58 sounds better.
Yes, sir.
Especially this is probably the cleanest one I've heard, to be honest.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. So now you guys have an idea of each car. We can go ahead and hit the road from there and get you guys some driving footage. is super low, so this guy just scrapes everywhere. You honk. You wanna honk? Both cars are very quick, respectively, but S58 is just a bit quicker, you know, as you guys can see. Just hit it. Always someone flying in their Jeep. What do you guys think of these front mounts? Hopefully you guys can hear them well. Trash roads. That road was not the best. Hey yo, that road is not the best. What's wrong with him? Bad. I'm just following the leader at this point. You guys hear the front mounts? I'm gonna go ahead and roll the windows up a little bit, all right, just to get you guys some sound going. Right, we don't want no wind noise messing things up. Oh, okay. I'll let him go. You gotta be courteous sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, buddy, he's pulling over. Okay. You know what? Traction off. You see this car breaking out on third? This is crazy. This car losing traction in third gear, guys. You can't make this up. It's like driving on ice when you drive this car. Right behind him. Don't mind me, officer. I'm just chilling, vibing, minding my business, going about my day. It's undercover as well. Show you the extent of boredom. Take care, bro. Someone needs to put the Fast and Furious song on there. When I see you again, oh. We need that song. I think I just took the wrong one. Hopefully I didn't, but I did not know. Oh. Alright, enough yapping. Yeah, you guys hear that? God, I love these front mounted takes.